Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kuttigadas, a podcast where we bring you enchanting stories from Hindu culture, Indian folklore, and timeless parables filled with magic, adventure, and life lessons. Are you ready for today's tale? Let's begin! Before we start today's tale, let's start off with 3 Oms. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, say Om for as long as you can. Guruvayurappan Temple. It is hard to describe the peace and magic you feel when you walk into a temple. The smell of the agarbatti and jasmine flowers in the air, the cool stone under your bare feet, and the sounds of the temple bells wrap around you like a big hug. Temples aren't just a place of worship, but rather they are sanctuaries where the divine meets the everyday. Every stone and carving tell a legend of faith and echoes the devotion of generations past. In the series Temple Tales, we'll explore stories of some of the most beloved temples, including how they came to be and the deities that people flock to worship. This is a very special episode, not only because it is about my favorite place on earth, but also this episode is in honor of one of the inspirations for this podcast, my amamma. She is the one who told me magical stories every time I visited her and was one of the people who encouraged me to start this podcast. So this episode is for you. Guruvayurappan, the baby form of Mahavishnu, holds a very special place in both of our hearts. Over the years, the idol of Guruvayurappan has passed many hands to now be in Kerala today. In fact, this was the only idol that even Sri Krishna prayed to when he was growing up. But as many things have been lost in history, how is it that we still have the same Guruvayurappan idol for all of us to pray to today? This is the story of how that came to be. We recently heard the story of how Lord Brahma created the universe with Goddess Saraswati's help during our Vasanta Panchami episode. But did you know that before he started, Lord Brahma was overwhelmed? When he sat there confused and worried that he would not be able to do such a big task, none other than Lord Vishnu appeared before him. He said, "Lord Brahma, don't you worry. Here is an idol for you to worship, and all the inspiration will come to you." Lord Brahma took the idol and looked at this beautiful form of baby Mahavishnu, with 4 arms holding a conch, Sudarshan Chakra, Gada or mace, and lotus. He prayed and bhakti flowed through him, giving him the inspiration to start creation. Now, many years later, there was a king named Sutepas and a queen named Prishni. They were loved deeply by all the people in the kingdom, and their land had everything they could ever need. Everything was perfect, except they could not have kids of their own. They tried and tried for many years, but without any luck. Finally, they decided to do a deep penance to Lord Brahma. They prayed and prayed when suddenly Lord Brahma appeared before them. Lord Brahma said, "I am greatly pleased by your prayer and know what you desire. I may not be able to grant your wish, but I have a solution." He closed his eyes and an idol appeared in his hand. The idol was none other than baby Mahavishnu. The king and queen received the grand gift, not realizing that Lord Brahma himself had prayed to this idol for inspiration. Lord Brahma said, "Tell Mahavishnu all your worries, thoughts, and hopes, and shower him with your prayer, and what you desire will come true." They took the idol and prayed with such devotion and enthusiasm that even Lord Vishnu in his deep sleep awoke to hear their prayers. He appeared before them in his beautiful form, and they felt so blessed. They both suddenly remembered what they desired. "O Lord Vishnu, please bless us with a child. Please bless us with a child. Please bless us with a child." Lord Vishnu replied, "Tatastu, so be it. I will be your child." But because they had said it 3 times, they were blessed to be Lord Vishnu's parents in 3 lifetimes. As King Sutepas and Queen Prishni, he became Prishnigarbha. In their next lifetime, they were sage Kashyapa and Aditi, and he was born as Vamana. And lastly, as King Vasudeva and Queen Devaki, they became parents to Lord Krishna. This idol stayed in each home until the end of the Dwapara Yuga. One day, Lord Krishna's cousin brother Uddhava came to visit Krishna. Lord Krishna said, "This yuga, as is my time here on earth, is coming to an end, dear Uddhava." Uddhava felt sadness in his heart, but Lord Krishna could sense that it was not only for the loss of his cousin brother, but something else. "Uddhava, tell me what is on your mind." "O Krishna, with you departing from earth, I worry about mankind in the Kali Yuga. Although there may be many people who are good-hearted, have faith, and want to follow Dharma, there will be so many temptations. Could you stay and protect us, please?" Lord Krishna smiled and took Uddhava to another room where none other than the idol of baby Mahavishnu stood. "Uddhava, I will put my energy into this idol so that anyone who worships it will be protected in Kali Yuga. But I must warn you, in the next couple of days, Dwaraka will no longer exist, so you need to find a way to get it to be safe and get it somewhere it can be worshipped." Uddhava had a big task on his hands, but he was not sure at all how to protect this idol. Days passed and a big tsunami came, and Dwaraka was submerged underwater. Uddhava sat on the seashore in tears as he could not do what he promised Lord Krishna. He could see the idol far off in the distance and prayed to Lord Vayu, or the wind god, to bring it to him. The idol slowly came to him, and he saw Guru Brihaspati coming closer to him too. Uddhava told the whole story about protecting this idol, and he was ready to help. Guru Brihaspati took the idol and with the speed help from Lord Vayu, searched for the perfect place for the idol. They searched everywhere, and even had guidance from Lord Parashurama through many forests until they came upon the most amazing sight. Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati were right in front of them, dancing. Lord Shiva's Tandava and Goddess Parvati's Lasya. When they were done, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati saw Guru Brihaspati and Lord Vayu and agreed there was no better spot to keep the idol. Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati left to Mammur, where there is a Shiva temple today. And so, the place that they consecrated the idol became known as Guruvayur, and the idol Guruvayurappan. Guru for Guru Brihaspati, Vayu for Lord Vayu, and Appan for the Lord who resides there. People from all around the world flock to Guruvayur, Kerala to get darshan and protection in Kali Yuga. There are some fun things that happen in this temple. When you go to Guruvayur, you may see tiny bright seeds that look like beads. They are called Manjari Guru. Children and adults play with them near the temple, and that's not considered disrespectful at all. Krishna, or Mahavishnu, is here as a child, and these seeds remind us to stay playful and simple. And then there's Lord Krishna's giant friends, the temple elephants. Guruvayur is famous for them. The most loved of all was Guruvayur Keshavan, an elephant remembered for his calm strength and devotion. During festivals, he would carry the sacred idol and stand for hours without moving, as if he knew he was serving Lord Krishna himself. Even today, elephants lead special processions called Siveli. During Siveli, lamps glow, drums beat, bells ring, and the deity is taken around the temple. It feels like Lord Krishna is stepping out to bless everyone personally. And when night falls, the stories don't stop. Through Krishnatam, similar to Kadagali, a traditional dance form in Kerala, bring Krishna's stories to life on stage. His childhood mischief, his bravery, his miracles. It's like telling Lord Krishna his own story right in front of him. So, what's the moral of this story? When life gets tough, Guruvayurappan is there to help you, as he has helped many, many people and gods over the years. Happy birthday, Amamma. Until next time, keep learning and keep smiling. Hari Sharanam.